How's it going? And welcome back to the Marvel Snap deck highlight here on YouTube. Today we've got the latest iteration of Domino Midrange. Midrange, for those not familiar in card games, refers to an archetype that plays individually good cards as opposed to synergistic cards and cards that tend to be disruptive or interactive to the opponent. The Domino part of the deck's name comes from the fact that Domino is our only card that costs less than 3 resources in the deck. We're guaranteed to have her on 2 to play a little bit to the board, and then the deck plays out the rest on the subsequent turns. We have a variety of 3s, such as Green Goblin, which gums up our opponent's board a little bit. We've got Killmonger to clean out their 1-drops. We've got Wave to help us accelerate into our smattering of 5 and 6-drop cards at a curve. We have Kingpin, who is a decent stat line for 3 resources and also synergizes with Magneto on the 6th turn, letting us destroy some 3 and 4s on the opponent's side of the board. Kingpin also works well with Polaris, who can pull around a 1 or 2-drop. Polaris also just has a good stat line at 5 power for 3 mana. We have Shang-Chi's here, ready to cheese out any opposing cards that cost too many resources. We have Rescue, who's just some of the most stats you can get for 4 resources. When you play a card at her location on the next turn, she gets plus 5 power. Rescue curves very eloquently into Captain Marvel, because you can play Captain Marvel out at Rescue's location, triggering her plus 5 power. But because Marvel can jump around after the game is over, she doesn't commit herself to that same lane where you've added a bunch of power to Rescue. We mix in a little dash of magic so that way we can get a turn 7 when it's profitable, but this is definitely a deck that doesn't always want a turn 7, so this isn't a card you want to just play out blind. You want to think, hey, is this additional turn going to help or hurt me? At any rate, I hope you enjoy the game highlights that I have for your day. I think they do an excellent job of showcasing how disruptive this deck can be against the current metagame threats, such as Negative Sarah. And remember, if you do enjoy the games, you want to help my Marvel Snap content grow, make sure you tap that like button and leave a comment down below letting me know what your favorite part of the video was. Enjoy, and I'll be back real soon with some more Marvel Snap stuff here on YouTube. No plays on 1, get to pass the turn.
Right on time.
I think we probably want to play for Mojo World, so let's go ahead and fill in our 2-drop here. Angel into Mojo is probably going to be tough to contest, although I suppose there's merit to Polarising something here at some point. See what else they fill in. Green Goblin into Clintar is great. This could also be a play for the other 2 locations as well. I suppose Polaris into Hala probably yields good results here, huh? I think I'm gonna snap before I do that. I could obviously get into a little bit of trouble if they play into Hala, but that feels unlikely here. We just have to pull her down. Our Jubilee comes in. So they're obviously winning Mojo World here because they have 2 cards there. I suppose I can just magic Mojo World at some point here too. I guess that might not even be useful because Magneto can actually pull both of these out here. Let's Captain Marvel left for now and see what they do. This might be a Magneto right. Pull these Dorkos over. Yeah, I think this is good for us, huh? So we'll just Magneto right, and it grabs all 3 of these. Then we're probably winning here. Whatever they were planning to deploy here is not going to get double wonged, so we have priority. Magneto grabs all 3 and 4 cost things. Trying to set up here. I guess an Odin in the center could be bad for us. Oh, I guess Green Goblin moves over to Hala as well, though. That's actually funny. Okay. So we're winning Mojo and we're winning right. We're going to win on tiebreakers, right? They're going to gain 1 here. Close game. So again, tiebreaker is total power. So we're tied here. They're up Oh, we're actually just winning here because this is -1. I was in my brain, they had one card here and they were winning, but yeah, we're just, even if they were winning here by one, we're up by a lot over here. So Easy peasy. Sweet game. I love this card. It's definitely one of my favorite 6-drops in Snap. By the way, shout out to the 13 people that tapped the like button, by the way. For those of you that are new to the YouTube streaming side of things, there is a like button just like on regular YouTube videos that helps the content reach more people. So if you feel like helping me out, go ahead and tap the thing.
Right on time.
If there's justice chat, this will be a bar with no name or the negative zone. You spend gold bars on. Currently, just additional credits. But, currently just additional credits, but I would, if you're a free-to-play or low spender, I would recommend holding on to your excess credits or your excess gold for the time being. Until we know how they intend to monetize, the end game. Evening Niv. Alright, so we need to play to win these 2 spots, obviously, because Professor Cheese is locking down the left. That being said, with Killmonger, probably not too big of a deal. That's a Magneto. I think the fact that they choked my spot here means I'm gonna Killmonger this turn and then just play into Magneto next turn. Magneto Green Goblin with Kingpin's a little bit of a non-bow in a way. Hey, our opponent believes in magic. So now I gotta decide, do I leave room for Marvel to jump over here? Probably not. She's only 6, right? I think we just Doombot and get both of these. Just like plus a bunch in both the spots. So long, friend. Thanks for the cubes. Nice, Professor Cheese.
Victory.
Yep, we've got Killmonger to clean out the squirrels, theoretically at least. No 1-drop for our deck to draw, but Killmonger doesn't mind our opponent getting a freebie. Okay, with them having Angela now, killing the squirrel becomes a little beneficial. Not that we have a choice anymore, it looks like. Their Mystique just getting rinsed off here is definitely reasonable for us. Okay, sick. And I'm actually gonna snap here because we get to Magneto, pull both of these left, which will fill up what Angela's able to do here. Not to mention, pull their bishop out of Hell's Kitchen. So they're down 5 power here. We'll rescue to the right, and then we'll Doctor Doom here next turn, adding 9 plus those are a total of 14, so it'll be 17, 8, and 20. Leave us in a decent spot. Do you believe in magic? And a turn 7. Shang-Chi is notably not particularly amazing in this matchup because they had a lot of power to the board via things like Iron Man usually. All right, so we don't want to fill the right, obviously, because then Mojo would get rather large, but not quite large enough for Green Goblin to be able to do anything about it. And then I guess we just stack max power mid, huh? It's like, do this. I am confident, opponent retreated. Sounds about right. Really? The disruption from Magneto can't be overstated there. Getting to gum up one of their most powerful payoffs is really, really good.
What are the odds?
Prefer not to play into Strange Academy if I can avoid it. I'd rather have a little control over what's going where. Now, that being said, sliding Green Goblin into here is actually quite funny because it could kick Green Goblin into the Sanctum and win us that location. So let's slide them over that one. Dr. Doom lets us slide our friends across the board too. Yeah, earlier today and then tomorrow on Twitch will be 100% Magic because they had a set release and their standard format rotated. Yeah, the Dominaria thing was a brand new set release. I guess Sanctum kind of changes the dynamic of playing to Strange Academy, huh? Which is just kind of the wonderful glory of location variance in this game. Where, like, the location's impact kind of change the dynamic of what you want to be doing where. Infinaut, speaking of what I want to be doing where, I guess we're Shang-Chiing this turn. Snap before we do that. I love this Marvel variant too. We spent 750 gold on that one very quickly. Already winning, right? And actually, okay, so something's kind of cute. We talked about Magneto being kind of anti-synergy with Green Goblin earlier, but it kind of combos here, right? If I Magneto middle, he's gonna suck the Green Goblin in. So it's kind of like I'm putting 15 here, and I'm still winning right because it's wave into Quicksilver. All right, let's do it. Go. This is actually kind of a banger. Okay, yeah, get ya. Sweet. Fun game. Victory. No one drops, pass the turn. Now, the Vault and Magic have acute interactions. This says cards can't be played here on turn 6. However, Magic cracks that Vault back open on the 7th turn. Okay, I think we Green Goblin right now. slide this one on over. Okay, so this is the Spectrum deck again, which honestly is probably not a great matchup for us. If I had to venture a guess. Things are going to cost one more on turn 5 as well. I guess I'm going to wave here, so that way I can still magic on 5, I think is the plan. Ooh, they wonged me in the middle. Okay, so... Alright, Killmonger is great. Killmonger actually means that we win the Savage Lands on the last turn all on its own, which is phenomenal. So I think I'm gonna magic into the... I'm gonna magic into the Dream Dimension. I don't want to fill the vault if I can avoid it because of Mojo. Although I guess Killmonger also takes care of that though, right? Dr. Doom here in the middle. So final turn. We're not winning center. I need to win right. And they're gonna Spectrum middle. They're gonna Spectrum middle and everything's gonna kick up 4 power. That's fine though, right? I just do this, then we win. Long friends. Yeah, solid. Went left and right, no problem.
Victory.
Yeah, there's some neat designs for sure. Alright, do we just play a stat stick on one? Or do we play Captain Marvel for a little finesse? I'll play the stat stick on one.
Always lucky.
I guess I'll just wave here. So that way, sure. So that way we can Captain Marvel on 4, because we're not going to be able to Captain Marvel on 5 because of the Dream Dimension. So getting her down now sounds great. Shang-Chi? Location variance in this game gives me some feels bad sometimes. Yeah, all locations suck sometimes, chat. People hate losing to variance. That's just like reality. The really great thing about Snap, though, is that the games are short, and short games makes it much easier to shrug off bad variants. Alright, so I think we Kingpin here, Killmonger here. Actually, I guess we just play both of these here, right? Because Captain Marvel could jump maybe if we need her to. Let's do that. Hey, so long, Sunspot. Man, we beat the turn 1 leader copy your Magneto into... Yeah, good stuff. Into Professor Cheese. Love it. Every time Professor Cheese loses, an angel gets its winged ship. Hey, thanks for being one of the awesome folks that made it all the way to the end of the video. Remember, if you want to see more stuff like this here, smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I'm absolutely loving all things Marvel Snap, and I'd love to do more of this, and your support makes that possible. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you back again real soon for more Snap content here on YouTube.